2 of our Valorant series, and we have a triple header tonight. Actually, it's a triple header, but you're gonna get to see 2 of the matches tonight, so it's kind of a double header. But 3 matches going on tonight. We have in the first game we will have UOG versus Shoot Then. We got to see UOG play last week. They came away with a victory versus CLC. And this will be the first time to see Shoot Then. And on the commentary today, we have none other than Mr. Shado Gaming himself, aka the sub for Shoot Then.
Yeah, I'm not gonna have any biased commentary. Trust me, I'm gonna be neutral. But let's go Shoot Then.
So this should be exciting, man. I'm really excited to see Shoot Them play. We saw UOG last week, and they had a pretty good teamwork. They're an enjoyable team. And I've never seen Shoot Them play, but I've seen some of the individual players on that team play, and they are amazing.
Yeah, I believe three of our teammates are actually on the Guam national team that's gonna be competing in the NEA tournament that's coming up, right?
Yep. And shout outs also to Leverage. He's also on that. The team captain. Leverage on the national team. They will be competing in the NEA tournament on August 10th. That's the National Esports Association. It's a small organization. We got to get in where we fit in, right? But and shout outs to Leverage for carrying me.
We call that the easy clap, man. I think we're gonna do pretty well. We got some really high quality players in Valorant, and not only that, we have a pretty good quality of tournament right now. You know, I mean, we have like very very strong players in all of the teams. And you can imagine having all of those players put into one team. Ooh, that's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, we're wishing them the best of luck. Hopefully they do really well, and hopefully we get to develop that more. That's a small tournament, but we're looking to do much more in the future. And we can't do any of it if it wasn't for the great help from our sponsors: Guam Windward Memorial, Natopia Internet Cafe, and Coffee Slut. So, thank you to those sponsors for always supporting esports and local Guam gaming and getting Guam players to the next level. Are we ready to go? Let me double check here.
It looks like we are. It looks like Shoot Then is asking for a switch to attack instead. So it's going to be Shoot Then on attack, and most likely, of course, UOG on the defense. Now, because that Shoot Then is the first team on top on the match list, they are allowed to ban a map and then also pick the attack or defense side. So it looks like they're switching over to attack now, which I like. I like that they're going for attack. They want to sort of just kind of frag out, and just have fun. Ideally, you would want to be on the defense side all the time because it gives your team the opportunity to see how the players on the opposite team play out. But since we have UOG's match from last week available, they did study it for sure, and they're probably already pretty prepared as to what they're going to be doing. So, and of course, we got Alec, Whirly, Turtles, Eustace 102, and Zedrix on the attacking side with Shoot It Then, and we also got on the defense side with UOG, Triton Esports, Call Me Travis, Young Yeezus, Mikey 671, Thresh Chobo, and Clever Maneuver.
I love the names, man. Guys, we're gonna have a big potluck party when Lou puts us in P Core 4. We're gonna do a little big end of season Valorant party, guys. So we were good to go.
Yo, P Core 4 frag out. Let's go, dude. The LAN party of LAN parties, man. It's gonna be the best. Everyone's gonna hug each other, and we're not gonna be scared for it. But we got Ascent. So Ascent, really strong map for sort of these long-range engagements. You can have a lot of utility and smokes that you really want to have, especially as the attacking side, because you want to cover that mid-arch, you want to cover catwalk, you want to cover long A, heaven, you want to cover B from CT. So those are pretty much the power angles when it comes to long-range engagements. But Ascent in general has a lot of strong sort of cubby holes that you have in B main, in catwalk, in long A wine, and of course Garden, which is kind of a hot spot when it comes down to Shoot Then. So I'm pretty sure you're gonna see at least an Omen, and hopefully I'm not wrong this time. We're gonna get a Cypher, but we'll see. But definitely we're gonna see Omens, we're gonna see Brimstones, probably a Raze for area denial. I know for a fact that Eustace is gonna be playing Viper. Please don't prove me wrong.
So Viper's been buffed recently, right? Like they changed her ultimate and some of her other skills.
So it's not necessarily a change in her skill set, but more along the lines of the change of longevity of what her utility can do. And that's kind of the weakness that Viper had, was that using her ultimate, she had to essentially, she only had 5 seconds to try to traverse outside of her ultimate to try to get a rotate or something like that. They buffed it to 15 seconds, and they also increased the or
Choose
decreased
your
the amount
agent.
of toxin that's used for both of her utilities.
Hmm.
So she has a really strong sort of like area denial and vision denial game with her ultimate and her utilities. So I want to see some good lineups with Eustace 102 on his Viper, but we'll see what the lineup is going to be. So we don't know who's on the left and right just yet, but we know that UOG is on the defense side. I got my Gatorade ready, Ken. We're gonna get this
Okay,
game
cool,
running.
cool,
Got the
cool.
esports juice.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. What are we? What?
Okay, looks like
UOG's on the left, right?
yeah, Yoji is on the left side. We got Yeezus, Clever Maneuver. So we got Yeezus running Reyna. Of course, Clever Maneuver with that nice area denial with Raze. Of course, Threshobo playing Sage. Sage is a key player in a lot of games. Brimstone and Omen with the smoke. So they do have a lot of smoke utility.
Right here.
And also you see on Shoot Then side, we got Alec with the information gathering, top tier Cypher. Of course, we're talking about Viper again. And Omen smokes, we got Jet smokes, and we got the information. There's a lot of information gathering on Shoot Then side with both Sova and Cypher. So you're gonna actually see that they're going to be going for a full A or A mid push onto Catwalk. And of course, leading the pack is Worley with his Jet. He has the way of getting in and out of situations really quick. And we got the lineup from Turtles. Does he have the God Arrow? But it looks like a shock dart actually going into Garden.
Revealing area.
Oh, he gets
Enemy
first
down.
Chobo! Oh, Turtles with the godlike arrow, and Cedric's getting that
Cage
headshot.
triggered.
What a way to start the first round on this tournament day. God, what a god arrow! He did a double shock dart to kill Thresh Chobo in one shot. He could not see that coming. And there's Worley killing down Yeezus in hell, and it looks like Call Me Travis and Clever Maneuver the only ones left to deal with this, and they're both coming from CT's side. What a clean entry from Shoot Then. They did their homework. I wasn't practicing with them when they did that. They learned. They were doing something. That God
Revealing
arrow,
area.
that God arrow is such a great way to start the round, because it makes Thresh Chobo or anyone that's going to be in Catwalk have to think like, am I gonna die? Right? Am I gonna die just because? Yeah, it was wild. Oh my gosh. So that was a really strong first showing from Shoot Then. Immediate A response, immediate A push. As soon as they got that pick and cat, they knew that they had it. And it looks like they're doing it again. Oh, are they doing it again? Yeah,
here.
see, if you notice Thresh Chobo moving around the map, he's like, dude, I don't know about this, man, because look at Turtles, man. Turtles got that sniper, dude. Does he have it?
Shock dart.
Does he have it? It looks like he's going for it again. Is Thresh Chobo ready for this? Oh, he could actually die. Oh, beautiful. Avoiding that arrow. But it looks like we're going for Shoot Then, going for the mid cat, knowing that nobody's going to be in garden or tree rather. But Thresh Chobo is ready for that wall. As soon as he hears any sort of engagement. Oh, and there he goes! And Thresh Chobo going down by Zedrix. And Turtles breaking down that wall, trying to get into A site. It looks like Yeezus is stuck in A site with a shorty, and Zedrix taking down Call Me Travis again.
Wow.
Big
wow.
Zedrix. Oh, Yeezus going down again, and looks like they have the A site. Superior map control from Shoot Then. That was a really clean second round, honestly.
Yeah, that was. I mean, what do you? If you're UOG, what should they have done that round? Like, Worley just seemed to go in there and just like mop up 3 guys right away.
See, what I was mentioning before is that the threat of that arrow that they put into place in the first round sort of gave them catwalk, because Thresh Chobo already understood that there was going to be another arrow coming. He could probably hear it. He could probably feel like he needed to read that. And it basically gave them catwalk, right? So I don't know exactly what he can do other than maybe staying in garden and maybe playing a more passive defense game when it comes to defending catwalk. And looks like Zedrix is actually going for a lurk here. Oh, Turtles with the godlike. Turtles
Wow.
is straight cheating. Alec killing Mikey 671 in mid, and it looks like they're going B instead, but they got the lurkers of Alec and Zedrix ready to pounce on this unsuspecting clever maneuver. It looks like it wasn't clever enough maneuver because it got down by Alec, and Thresh Chobo also going down by Alec. You think the information gatherer would be the weakest attacker in the party, but Alec is second frag on this third game. Oh, there's Yeezus, young Yeezus, taking down Zedrix. Finally, his reign of terror ending. Oh man, but he's gonna have to save because I think they're pretty broke right now, and they are. Yeezus has $100 to his name. Thresh Chobo broke AF. Clever maneuver. Yeah, these guys need some. These need some economic stimulus, but it looks like Yeezus might go down, and there it is. Whirly.
Oh my goodness.
Denying the savings account from Yeezus, taking that stock market off. He has no economy left. What is it gonna do? Are they gonna save? They have to. They have to save. Oh, but Mikey going for the
Mikey's
juge.
going with the judge.
He's going for the. Oh, sorry, we call it the judge. And I like it. I like that he's force buying. I like it. I like the risk taking. You need to be taking risks because conventional tactics don't seem to be working too well against Shoot then. And looks like they're going for a B-A split with Zedrix again going for the lurking side. On attack, going into A. He could get a pick off of Reyna right now. Oh, there's the wall in the way, actually. So Zedrix is walled off. Turtle's trying to get another God Arrow in the air to kill anyone in Cat. Doesn't get any hits off of Thresh Chobo. But that same arrow placement can also detect Yeezus, and he knows that Yeezus is on site. Alec, in mid, slowly but surely could get Mikey 671. He's holding this angle, but no bite just yet. It looks like it's a pretty passive play, but Zedrix is actually on site. Is he able to get any kills? Does he get Yeezus? Yeezus is not. Yeezus is so scared right now. Oh, there he goes, and Zedrix securing A for Shoot then. And killing Clever Maneuver, UOG, in a terrible position right now. Alec getting Mikey 671. The Gambit did not work out. He loses his judge, and he's back into a force buy situation for round 4. But they get the planted B, even though they secured A. Oh, they're stuck between a rock and a hard place. UOG has to deal with such a bad situation. But can Thresh skill? He does. Get bopped, Zedrix. That's what you get.
Oh yeah, with the little tag. Tag the ground.
He needs to get a gun. He needs to get a gun. That's the whole point of the eco round, is to essentially kill somebody and get their gun, but he's opting to just stick with the shorty.
Oh no, I don't like this. I don't like this.
Yeah, Turtles basically has that angle sorted out. He's not gonna push, he's not gonna take any excessive risks. But it looks like Thresh Chobo would, and he's gonna get bopped. Oh, Turtles just barely
revealing.
Come on,
missing. Oh, wait a minute. 102. 102!
Oh,
Getting him!
my
Thresh Chobo
God.
going down, and there's an extra $100 in the pocket to Shoot then. Oh man, this is tough for UOG, man. I don't know what they're gonna do.
This goes here.
Just look at chat, dude. That chat saying save. They gotta save. You know what? You know what you say to Yeezus? Yeezus saves. But he doesn't right now because he had to buy a gun. But it looks like he has an operator. Not too sure about whether or not he has utility. He does have a leer, so he does have some utility on his side. But looks like Turtle's going for that arrow again. Let's see if he gets anything off of it. He's gonna keep doing it because like a clock is right. A broken clock is right 2 times in the day. That's what the saying is apparently. But Alec,
Just close enough.
it's close enough. Oh, wait a minute. Can Alec get this? Oh no, he's gonna be so mad. He's gonna be so mad. Oh, Alec gets
my God.
6-7.
Cage triggered.
And there's a concept called angle advantage. And in angle advantage, the farther away you are from an angle, the earlier you're gonna see your opponent that's closer to that angle. Oh, and call me Travis, getting that headshot off of Alec. But he is bleeding and he is stuck on site with Whirly. Wall banging. There it is. And looks like they got B site clean. 4v4, or it's actually 4v3 situation in Shoot Then's favor. Of course, Eustace with that beautiful wall that can cover both mid, CT, and even B link. So they have a really strong defense right now. I'm kind of curious as to how they're gonna play this out, but it looks like they're all going to be going from CT. And Zedrix is just a monster. He's actually a monster, dude. And it looks like they're not going for a save, maybe. Yeah, young Yeezus saves. Yeezus saves. Psalms 316, right? That's what it is.
Oh, Yeezus spent a lot of money earlier this round, so
Yeah, Yeezus has to save that money. If he dies, that's bad news bears. Oh, they're on the prowl, dude. Shooten wants to go for
they
kills.
want that op, man. They want that op.
They want the op. Thresh Chobo is actually. Oh, Thresh Chobo cannot peek. Yeah, he's out.
Oh, God.
Oh, Zedrix
so
is a
cool.
horror movie, dude. He's a slasher right now. He's Jason Voorhees, and he's just hunting for freaking kills.
I mean,
Look
they're
at
gold
the
cap, they're money capped, so he's
Yeah.
looking for
So what do you think of Shuten's performance so far? Because I feel like it's been very dominant in terms of like map control, in terms of decision making and game sense. Because I feel like UOG has been doing a lot of default defense, but they haven't been really sort of adapting or even switching. It looks like they're actually switching now. So Yeezus is opping on B main, and Whirly
Headshot.
getting the kill
man.
anyway off the operator. Oh no!
You know, one of the things that just really sticks out to me is just the fact that these guys, their aim is just impeccable. Like and I think that fundamental is just so important, obviously. And they just clearly got their sensitivity on point.
Yeah, exactly. Like they just know exactly what to do. In sort of any
Look at that
situation.
headshot. Like, that's wild, dude.
And it's mostly, I mean, no offense, it's kind of like Zedrix is, as the Guam Valorant community knows, Zedrix is very good. So, and the kid's only 17,
That's so wild. It's insane.
you know? And it can only go up until it goes down once he hits 26 prime. So we'll see. But Thresh Chobo is going to be going for a save, most likely. Does not want to overextend. He does. Oh, no, Alec.
Oh, no.
Alec.
Oh, we got the flame. We got
He
the
has
flame.
the Dragon Flame. Yo, shout out to Thunder Chicken. Where's the Thunder Chicken emotes in the chat? Let's go. Give some Spirit Bomb energy to UOG because they're getting bopped right now. And we need to hear from the chat to give some support to your boys at UOG. Because, man, Shuten is shooting them. There, you know what I mean? And look at that. Turtles is still going for the arrow. It looks like they're going for a full A with Whirly lurking in the B side area. Honestly, they could just go frag out, you know? They could frag out. And I really want to see Yoji. Yoji's actually giving a B site, and I really respect the hard read that they're doing. But if Shuten decides to go through mid, which they can, because they kind of have that superiority with the operator. Oh no, does he have kills? Yeez is taking out 102 though. Now it's a 4v5. Shuten finally on the deficit in terms of player count in this tournament after... Oh, Zedrix going down to Mikey. There's the judge finally going down. Is Turtles taking out Mikey from UOG. And Clever Maneuver finally taking out Alec. It looks like this might be the first round that UOG can take and finally recover from this economy deficit that they've been having this whole game.
Revealing area.
Oh no, not like this.
There
Oh
they are.
no. Okay, they got information. Oh boy, UOG got the information. Can Clever Maneuver get this kill? He only has a couple more seconds. No kill. Turtles. Can Turtles and Whirly, the dynamic duo, take this clutch? Uh-oh. Whirly's gonna go down. There's the grenade. But Turtles goes down. But Whirly's still the last one alive. He doesn't get the kill, but don't call me Travis.
Oh my
Clutching it out. UOG finally on the board with this defuse. It took him 6 games to finally
with the
get
shimmy, I love it, man.
He's popping off.
Call me Clutch. That's what his new name is. That was...
Call me Clutch, but if you press tab real quick, you're gonna see that the frag count is not too good, and they still
Dude.
don't have that much money from winning that round. So we're gonna finally see someone on the UOG finally on the board. I really want to see more of that risk taking because, man, dude, like the defaults that they've been doing on defense haven't been working out, and it looks like actually Shooten is going to be going for a B push. Yeah, definitely looks like it with again Zedrix on the prowl with that lurking on A site. Alec going to be going for mid again. He does have the operator, and no one's biting on mid. Oh, it looks like 102 actually has an operator looking at Cat too. But
Revealing
interesting arrow there from actually Turtles had a really good arrow there.
Ah,
And
this
Zedrix
guy.
finally taking out Yeezus, man. Let's just appreciate the raw skill. Oh, Whirly taking out both Threshold, one Mikey 671. See this dude, this team is wild, man.
This is so ridiculous.
I know exactly where you are.
Oh, and Alec getting the information. Whirly waiting in the sidelines, just wants to get both of them coming out of CT. But it looks like clever maneuver and Call Me Travis are just gonna wait. They're gonna wait it out. Again, looking at their economy, they're the only ones that have less than 500 credits. So going into the next round losing, they're not gonna have any money for guns. So, oh no, but they're gonna want to push. But of course, Alec waiting in the corner, and there's the
Oh,
kill.
God.
Alec going in there with drone support. UAV is online, and is he gonna see Call Me Maneuver? Yes, he does. Here comes the trade, and Whirly
Oh,
taking down Clever
my God.
Maneuver.
it feels bad, man.
It feels hella bad.
You know, honestly, I think strategically, they just have to overwhelm one side. Like as a defender.
You want a full stack
Yeah,
defense on one side, and then go for a retake. I'm assuming, yes.
Yeah, that's what I would think. Just because you know, like one-on-one or in a even paired like engagement, like you're gonna get outplayed. So you need to have like numbers, I think, to like capitalize.
Yeah, I think it's just definitely the difference in raw skill in terms of some of the players. Like right now, look at that. Zedrix going in for another kill. Yeezus is dead. Oh my god, a
Oh
clever
my
maneuver
gosh,
going
man.
down. And it's literally 10 seconds in. It's a 3v5. And the A side is clear. But, call me Travis. Oh no. That arrow killed him. That arrow was essentially a flashbang. Because Call Me Travis looked at it instead of looking at the enemy and died because of it. And now it's a 1v5 with Thresh Chobo on the verge of possibly taking out 102. It depends on how this is going to play out. 102 is bleeding. Thresh Chobo opting to stay on site. He needs to save that operator 102. Because if he dies, gives it to Thresh Chobo, and they do have a chance to sort of get better defense and augment their mid defense. But Whirly, the god, taking down Thresh Chobo. Man, it's really hard to play strong defense against players that are just really have better crosshair placement, right?
Exactly.
And in this instance, you would never want to push out, like play aggressive defense, right? Because you know that these players are arguably much better at aiming at the head than you are. So you would want to kind of like play to your strengths, right? You're in defense, you want play on the site, maybe camp a corner and sort of hold an angle versus trying to push out. Because what happened in that situation was they aggressively played defense with pistols and couldn't get a trade off of it because of Zedrix just essentially having a flashbang and killing both of them. And actually killing 3 because he had sight and killed Call Me Travis as well. And Alec slowly getting into Catwalk. It looks like he has a free entry there. And I think they're actually following the advice and essentially holding angles, but here comes the UAV. No vision on Call Me Travis. Oh, he's peeking out! Yeah, and it's that instance where, yeah, you definitely want to hold the angle, man. Like, peeking out with a Ghost versus an AK, or rather a Vandal, is a real risk, you know? And Yeez is finally getting someone, UOG, getting the operator back. But the wall is closed, so he's looking like he's gonna go for other frags as well. 102 is wide open. Op battle. Let's go. Oh, this is weird. Awkward. Oh, but he had a shorty. 102.
Oh no.
Clutching that out. Oh man, that's so unfortunate. And looks like Thresh Chobo, the last one alive again, holding his shorty. And Whirly just waiting. Hey man, don't peek, please. Don't peek. Just stay. You gotta save your money. Then you can buy a real gun the next round. Thresh Chobo, big chillin' in B. He doesn't want anything to do with any of these guys right now. You know, dude, the pocket shorty, right?
Saving the
Oh,
ulti
man.
too, man.
Bro, you never bring a knife to a shorty fight because he got bopped. I didn't expect him to have a shorty.
I know. I thought he was just gonna keep opping it. I was like, yo, op versus
Yeah.
knife, let's go. But
Oh man, that was so funny, dude. Oh, that was so funny. So, shoot then is 9-1, and this is looking pretty dire for UOG Trident Esports.
I mean, so that says
Gotta
one
go-
thing though. Shoot then is really like they're one of the top teams for sure. Like they're clearly reticle placement is just like on point. They're just ridiculous.
And I mean, three of them are on the national team that's going to be competing next week. So, I mean, that has to be something, right? And you're going to see that preemptive. Oh, the preemptive wall. Whirly has no idea. But he gets one kill. Creshobo couldn't react in time. There was no peek on contact, and Whirly got a free kill. Can he get Creshobo as well? He does. He gets 2 kills. And Alex going into mid, killing Mikey 671, and they have B for free again. That was a pretty big brain maneuver, but they didn't have the angle advantage, and Whirly did, and he had a better gun, obviously.
Like I mean, you got 3 eyes on this angle. Oh, okay, never mind.
There you go. Call me Travis, taking down Alec. I'm pretty sure that guy is banging his desk right now, but we're gonna see if Whirly can take down Call Me Travis as vengeance.
Oh
but
no, he doesn't see him. Oh my god.
Zedrix.
Zedrix.
This ghost of Tsushima right here, dude. No one knows where he's at. This guy's... Whatever, man. Anyway, back to the game. Yeezus has an operator. He's going to try to go for a save, definitely, but he wants to get sort of the exit to maybe get a frag or two from mid. But here comes 102. Slowly looking at sight. Does he get him? But Yeezus taking down 102.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, and this is 10-1. 10-1. Yikes. Shoot then is not playing around, dude. The kid gloves are off, dude.
Yeah.
They are.
You know what? I gotta be in training. Well, I gotta go back to the firing range and practice my aim because these guys are just like.
If you look at their crosshair placement,
Yeah,
it's
so.
it's
ridiculous.
very strong.
It's very strong, and I mean just like.
And it's not just it's not just one of them. It's like 4 or 5 of them.
Yeah.
It's
And it's not like, it's not like just a obvious situation like you're peeking. Like it's like, oh, let me look above this crate. You know what I mean? Like the placement above the crate to catch somebody jumping or something. Like, it's ridiculous.
yeah.
Revealing
Zedrix
area.
is going mid again. Can he get Mikey?
Nowhere to run.
Wait a minute, whose ult is that? Oh, Turtles! Turtles going for it! Oh, he gets the Strobo! No, he doesn't get a kill off of it, but Zedrix... Oh, the audio that they're using to mask
My
the
eyes
ult!
are better
Zedrix
than
is on
yours.
B side! He gets full cover maneuver and thrush Strobo!
Wow.
And they got
Get
out of my way!
Why
That's what
is
before the
everyone
half!
hiding?
They're so smart, dude!
Oh,
my
no.
goodness! They're so smart.
Wow.
Shoot then, using the audio from the Odin and the ult to mask Zedrix's teleport,
That
killing
is-
both of the people on B site.
Oh,
And
no.
102
What?
taking
How?
down Travis. So,
Oh my god, bro.
you know, man, we
Oh my
shoot then with the yellow
God.
card, dude. Unnecessary roughness, man. Jesus, and they're on defense. 11-1. Let's go see how the defense is gonna stack out with shoot then. And I really want to see how the attack is gonna be for UOG. Because
You stack it 5
Woo!
hard, man. At this point, you got
Yeah,
2
you
rounds
got-
left. You just gotta go 5 hard, and like,
yeah,
oh man.
this is the last stand of sorts. But Alec
it's
is
so
actually
difficult.
aggressively pushing A, dude.
Because they're walking into the cipher anyway. Like it's. Oh,
And like
man.
chat said, this is kind of an attack-oriented map of sorts because it's kind of easy to get mid control because you have a lot of angles that you can push off of, and there's a lot more like attack-centric technology or like special like strats that you can do to sort of get angles. But
Oh my
oh god, Alex
Oh
like no, they're here, and there's the run. Oh, Zedrix blinding everyone. Alec getting 2 kills. Can Alec survive? Alec going down. Thresh Trouble taking him down. They're getting the bomb site. Stuck. And here comes Whirly. Can Whirly take anyone down? Zedrix taking down Thresh Trouble. And Whirly taking down Mikey. And there you go. The push was there, but the retake was like an ocean, just drowning them in all angles. They went from heaven, they went from long, they went from garden, and they only closed the door after they got the stick on the plant. And it was, oh man, it was tough. That's tough. And it looks like they might be going A again. Like, I don't know what to do in UOG's situation. Like, how can you overcome sort of this huge deficit of a score? But more or less, what can you learn from it to play the next tournament next week better? You know what I mean?
You know what? I actually don't think, like, strategically, like, they're very poor. Like, maybe their rotates are slow, but it's so hard to see anyway, just because the engagements are just so quick. Like, they just die immediately. But, you know, I think there's a lot of positives.
Exactly. There's something you can definitely learn. Cedrix! Oh, but Thresh Trouble taking him back with the trade. He gets the heal off. He does get some health back. He doesn't have armor, but they get one of the strongest fraggers in the team out. But B site is stacked with 102 and Turtles. But we're going to see a good rotate, maybe. No, they're going to push for it. It looks like they're going to actually stick. They're sticking way too long in B mid. Everyone, all of Shoot then is encompassing UOG Triton Esports. Alec guarding CT, Whirly guarding mid, Eustace and Turtles on site. This is and Alec taking down Clever Maneuver. Their flank is done. They're stuck and they have to make the play. But 102 taking him down with the Ares. Shoot then on the verge of taking this. And there's Alec. It is one person left, and there it is. Shoot then, a dominating 13-1. I don't know what UOG could have done, but they can definitely watch the tapes and see what they can improve on for the next game next week.
I don't even...
I don't even know either. That's tough. Put it on the board. Team Shoot then taking their first game of the tournament. 13-1.
Can we get a print screen on the...
Can we get an F? Can we get an F in chat? Yikes. So let's look. I'm gonna look at the stats. Man, it's really hard because if you look at the stats, man, like Eustace is the bottom frag of Shoot then, and he is tying with the top fragger in UOG. And it's not really there's some strategic things that can be improved on, but it's more or less the raw skill in terms of shooting, just shooting that Shoot then has been bringing to the table, honestly. And everyone in chat, Leverage's boys know, Subliminal's boys, sorry, Tiff's boys know that like Zedrix is insane. He's actually insane.
He's wilding, man. He's wilding.
He's wilding out, man. He's insane, like too crazy. Except Leverage, dude. Apparently Leverage thinks that Zedrix ain't that good, but whatever, it's all good. He's trash, but. Good job, Shoot then, taking the first game of their tournament career in the Valorant Esports League, brought to you by Laddie Esports and sponsored by, of course, Netopia, Guam Windward Memorial, and UOG.
And Coffee Slut.
Oh, and Coffee Slut, I'm sorry. Coffee Slut, Netopia, and Guam Windward have been with us since day one, honestly. They've been sponsoring our fighting game tournaments. They also provided a team for our Laddie Esports League last year in September when we had our September league. And overall, these sponsors have been really supportive. And of course, like, man, even the community has been pretty supportive in general. I mean, you have memes for league, and that was like what a 4-week tournament or like a 2-month tournament.
Yep.
So you got your boys Thunder Chicken in the house.
Shout outs to Thunder Chicken, man. That is the best.
What's their phone number, chat? What's their phone number?
And you know what? Honestly, man, UOG, like, we're talking about what they can really take away. I mean, I think one of the biggest things they just really need to do is just like, hey, get into that firing range, work on that cursor placement, that crosshair placement, eat some Thunder Chicken. I mean, things are gonna be better next week.
Yeah, I'm definitely think that they're gonna be definitely improving and doing their homework for the next week. So we're gonna check on the next game, which I believe is Koalas and GGU.
Oh no, we're gonna do the CLC and
oh, we're gonna do all three. Are we gonna do all three?
No, I think Collab and GGU are already playing right now.
Oh, okay. So we got
Off-stream.
CLC.
Yeah.
Okay, CLC versus Fob 5. I like it. I'm feeling it. So it looks like actually CLC is not going to be having Recognize on their team, but they're going to have Hamster, CLC MX13.
Oh, that's
Or actually 21.
Is that Anson?
Yeah, Anson Dakin. Oh, I can't say his full name right.
Mm.
Anson, the best and only Ice Climbers player in Melee. Give him a big slow jam shout out. Of course, most of us play, or most of them stream. So you have CLC Hamster who streams. You got Leverage who streams. You got Turtles who streams sometime. Worley rather. And, you know, like, I wish we had a shout out, but yo, chat, you're too much on Anson. Don't give him a hard time. Yeah, sub to Jambi the cat. I saw that, dude. Yo, Jambi.
Oh, sorry guys, we got black screen. What?
Yeah, that's all good, dude. We're ASMR streaming now, so you can just hear it in the background.
Not bad.
Yo, who do we got in the house? We got Dre Kupo in the house. The best what's the highest rank in league? I don't know. Like
I don't know, man. I don't know.
World leader rank in league. I don't know, dude. And then we got Crayshel from the fighting game community. We got a lot of people from the fighting game community checking us out.
Creshel, the best tournament organizer for the Connect 4 tournament. I love him.
Yo, the Connect 4.
We got
Connect
Dojo
4.
Dean.
Yeah, dude, it's pretty
Of the
sick,
Goodness
man.
Gang. Dean is a great guy, man. If you guys haven't watched his Twitch, check out spam the Twitch for the Twitch address for Dean's Twitch, please. Somebody. Who else do we got in here? We got White Pinoy 67179.
Yo, dude.
Oh
I mean, I'm
my
not gonna. Yo,
God.
Guam Esports. Yo, shout outs to Whirly in chat, being such a nice guy, getting in chat as soon as Shoot then plays their game. Yo. And it looks like we're getting all of Fob 5 in there. It looks like Fob 5. I'm not too sure if they picked out their attacking and defending side. So let's check here.
No, they did. They
I believe
did. But I don't
they
know what the
did.
team or I'm sorry, what the stage was. I'm not sure if they picked the stage.
Okay, let's check it.
Let me ask these guys.
Yeah, you ask. So we're gonna talk about CLC versus Fob 5. So Fob 5 had a pretty, I recall a pretty dominant showing on the first week. So they're gonna be playing against CLC, who did lose against UOG. Oh, I never made an overlay for that because I assumed that we were gonna play GG versus Collab
that's okay.
Koalas. Sorry,
It's no worries, no worries.
Yeah, sorry, chat. So yeah, Collab Koalas and GG have already been playing, are already playing, but we got CLC versus Fob 5. Again, Fob 5 did do a very dominant showing over GGU, and CLC kind of almost clutched it out with that defensive play in split last week with UOG, but couldn't finish the plate on there. But we're gonna see how they're gonna run it on Bind. Oh, this is gonna be kind of a weird one. I want to see Fob 5 rush hookah. Just do it. But in essence, Bind is kind of a scary map because there's not a lot of long range engagements. Maybe like a mid or a short rather. To Heaven is probably a long range engagement. B long is a long range engagement, but there's a lot of these medium to short range cubby holes and like rifleman stuff that's going to be really strong. So that's what makes flashing a very strong thing.
Yeah, Breach is killer here. Breach is a mad pick here. He's awesome.
Yes.
This map.
So you might see Breach. You might see, of course,
Phoenix.
Omen is still a strong player in all the maps. Phoenix, of course, as well. Reyna, if you can frag out, Reyna is really strong, especially with the utility with their flashes. But
you know who's
I'm kind of curious.
You know who else is pretty all right here is Brimstone. Like Brimstone, he can just be really aggressive with smokes, push really hard on site. You know, cover like what side is the side with Heaven? Is that A?
That's A.
So
yeah,
I mean,
so
he can cover A like all areas on A and block out that map like immediately.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so like I mean, Brimstone in general is just a very strong character. He's like a very fundamentally sound character because he has a lot of utility that you would ideally want in a defensive and offensive character. I mean, his ultimate is an area denial. He has an area denial Molotov. Of course, he has his smokes.
Select
and
your
he has
agent.
sort of a counter to sort of like I would say Sage Wall or like flushing people out or like trying to get a better entry in with his stim beacon.
Hey, what team does Orly play for?
Orly plays for Leverage's team, so that's
Oh,
frag
that's
out.
right. Orly
Shout
is
out to
wild
Orly.
too, man. Shout out to
Yo,
Orly,
shout outs
man.
to Yo, the Kuya squad, dude. Orly and Mikey, bro. Let's go. Or Marks. This is Marks, rather. Sorry. Orly and Mark, dude. Straight up. Those guys are funny, dude. And I keep forgetting Mark's a kid, dude. Like, he's like, oh, how do you play that Raze? He's so good. But anyway.
All right.
CLC going to be going on defense here. But
Got a lot of classics here.
oh yeah, there's a lot of utility characters. Actually, just to mention it right now. We got CLC Hamster playing Viper, RxG21 playing Sova. It looks like they're gonna have a pretty utilitarian character squad here. Of course, the only duelist in their party is Jet on Cryon side, and Rifler GU. They actually have, again, only one duelist and a lot of utility. And I really like seeing that. They have a lot of information gathering. You see 2 Sovas, you see 2 Cyphers, you see 2 Sages, and then you got 2 Smokes with both Brim and Jet on both sides. So you're going to see, oh, here comes Fob 5 going into B site. Looks like Hookah is compromised already, and they're just going to give it to them. But here comes CLC Hamster getting the first kill on Jambi the Cat. Looks like they already recognize Hookah is down. Dude, I'm time. Going down by RxG21. Oh, but here comes the reload. Does Suda get it? Suda gets the kill on RxG21. And it's a 3v3 situation. And site is open for Fob 5 to plant. But they haven't planted yet. I don't know who has the bomb. And here it comes finally. Wait, what? Wait, who has the bomb? Oh, there we go. Chaeyoung finally getting in there, getting the bomb site. But there comes Cryon. Does Cryon have the clutch? Does Cryon have the clutch? He didn't recognize the reload. Here it comes. Here comes the engagement. Oh, but Chaeyoung. Cryon didn't recognize the reload sound. He could have went in, but he didn't. Oh, that's so unfortunate by CLC. But that was a really close match for the first game here.
Yeah.
And honestly, Ken, that wasn't too bad. Like, CLC got a really good pick off of the engagement in Hookah, and they had a pretty close call in sort of retaking B. So it looks like they're going to go for B again, or rather, Fob 5 is going to be going for B again. It looks like they're going to be going for Hookah in a 4-stack, and only one person. Oh, wait a minute. Looks like Best Rifler is going to be going up somewhere else. Maybe lurking for the rotate. But here comes, actually, Best Rifler GU could get a kill off of Cryon right now. And it looks like he won't, but Hookah is still compromised. And here comes some engagements. Suda does have his Ares. Arguably the only person I know that just keeps playing Ares, but RxG21 getting traded, and CLC MX13 going down by Chaeyoung, and they get B side again free. Oh no, CLC Hamster's dead! And there's the grenade. And Chaeyoung taking down ZJ671 and Cryon. I thought Cryon was going to be the first one to go down by Best Rifler, but he gets to be the last one being taken down by Best Rifler. Oh man, that was not as good of a defense from CLC.
No,
but we're going to see how they're going to adjust.
Round broke down a bit, but you know, did they save that round? I think they saved that round, so
I definitely think they saved that round because they have rifles on the 3rd round and full utility and full armor. So it looks like they did save. And the purpose of a save round isn't necessarily to win, it's to get kills, probably get a gun, and save that for the next round. But any kills that you make in a save round is essentially a win for your team because you allow yourself to get more economy for the next one. Oh god, Suda with the rip earphones. Oh, but Cryon getting that pick off of Best Rifler GU. Taking revenge, but ooh, here comes Jambi the Cat. Jambi the Cat, oh, gets taken down by Cryon, and Cryon going ham! Cryon getting that 3K, that is huge for their team. And Sova and Sage from Fob 5 stuck in A side. Oh, but Suda getting RxG21! And there's MX13 with that trade. Sova having to rotate all around, does not have the bomb yet. Oh, and dude, I'm time! Finally getting traded by ZJ671. Ooh, CLC making it!
It's pretty close. It's close.
I like it. I feel it. If you see the frags, right? It's relatively even on both teams, so it's not like it's been sort of a blowout in terms of whoever wins, right, in the rounds. So I'm liking it. I'm liking CLC's adjustments to their gameplay, but this is their defense side. We first saw them playing offense last week, and they did have issues with pushing.
True.
So we're gonna have to see that next half.
Very true.
Oh, Cryon's gonna the firing squad, but he gets the kill off Best Rifler GU and runs away to tell another tale. And here comes Fob 5, slowly making their way into Hookah. Jambi the Cat, aggressive Hookah push. It looks like Pop 5 easily getting it. Oh, but Dude, I'm Time taking down CLC Hamster, walling out, elbow. Cryon taking down Dude, I'm Time. Cryon taking down Jambi the Cat, but finally getting killed by Suda. And it looks like CLC, the last 3 people are not on site. Last 2, it's 2v2, but the collateral damage from Suda getting that 4K. And the economy res. Oh, see, those are the rounds where it's like, oh, CLC, I don't know about that, fam. But
Wow.
yeah, that was a bad. Oh man, that collateral.
This is my
That collateral was so. Ooh, that was dirty. I love it. But let's see if CLC can adjust here. Looks like they're gonna be doing a change. It looks like they're gonna go for a full reinforced 3B and 2A. I like it, but at the same time, they're putting both of their sentinels on A.
Yeah.
But it looks like Bob 5 is actually taking the bait and going A instead. Sage has a lot of slow orbs. Of course, we got the tripwires, but it looks like we're not getting any sort of information gathering. Oh, but here comes the rotate. CLC
There's all
has
those
here.
brimstone. Look at all those brimstones.
Cryon has it. Cryon is in a position to actually flank. No, he doesn't. They got the wall up there. But here comes CLC going into U-Haul. And there comes the U. But Dude, I'm Time taking him down. Respect for the GU and Suda. Oh my God, Bob 5 just owned them all. That was scrambled eggs. And Bob 5 is King's Restaurant. Jesus. That was a scramble, man. That was too much.
And that was one of those rounds where they used the brimstone smokes really aggressively and sent 5 into them, and just had so much vision denial, and it was just tough.
Yeah, it was tough considering you had 2 sentinels and they couldn't hold A. Man, I'm surprised there wasn't any trap wires. It looks like actually ZJ671 finally getting a trap wire
Or a wall.
putting it on bathroom. Yeah, even a wall. I feel like ZJ should be in the back and Sage being in the front. But here comes the B push. Oh, Hookah's already compromised, and Dude, I'm Time taking him. Oh, and Best Life Legiu taking down Krylon, and B side is open. But can RG21 take anything? Oh, Jambi the Cat taking him in the smoke, and B is already taken, and the retake from only ZJ671 and MX13. MX13 actually taking down Jambi the Cat. Oh, but there it is. Man, this is tough. And like, they were doing so well in the beginning. They had some really good defense, but it was passive defense, right?
Yeah.
And Bob 5 is recognizing and adapting
some
towards
point
that
we'll have
passive
to get
defense
the
by
spike.
just straight mollywhopping into any site.
Yeah,
and
just
working.
numbers, man. And I think CLC really just needs to use their utility a lot better. I mean, you have the traps, you have the wall, like just put it up. Like, why save it? Just get it up, block something off.
Yeah, especially in defense, you want to have that there. Here looks like CLC MX13 is actually going to be doing a wall. No, he's going for a judge camp. Can he get it? There's the wall. Oh no, and MX13 goes down. He didn't stick onto the angle there and wait and essentially left himself wide open to get into a firing squad by Bob 5.
I know exactly where you are.
Oh my God, this is a massacre. But ZJ671 does get Jambi the Cat down in bathroom, and everyone else is stuck in
I know exactly
mid.
where.
Oh, and Chae Young taking down RG21. But it looks like CLC Hamster is bleeding. ZJ671 taking down Chae Young 3v2, but both of them are bleeding. Can CLC make this comeback? They're slowly but surely making their way around the site. CLC taking a wide peek, and he gets taken down by Best Rifler GU. CLC down 5 rounds again. 5 rounds. You mentioned walls and sort of smokes, right? And the thing is, they do have area denial in the form of RG21 Shock Dart, in the form of CLC Hamster's Viper's Bite, her Molly, right? So I want to see those skills being used, because I don't think I've seen a single Molly from Viper this whole game. And that is a very strong tool to have against a team that just kind of 5-man rushes the site.
Yep.
You need that sort of utility to be put into play to prevent, or not even prevent, slow down the opposing team so you can get a rotate in. because this is layer 1. This is layer 1. The layer 1 is let's all push A. Let's all push one side. And then you need a response. The response would be area denial. Now we can figure out the real game, the mind game. You see a Viper's Pit by CLC Hamster into bathroom, but here comes his ult. He actually has a really good opportunity to get some good picks, but here comes the UAV is online, and he is detected, and there's the wall bang. Oh, and Suda just getting taken down. Oh no. It's not looking good for CLC, man. They need to use their utilities more proactively.
Yeah.
Like,
and they're just going back and forth between bomb sites, right? It seems like they're going A, then B,
A,
A,
B.
B, A. But just sending 5 every time, and you know, until CLC can, you know, stop it, halt one of these pushes, like they're going to continue to do this for another, what, 5, 6 games?
4 more. Yeah. And I think there needs to be a risk that should be taken here, right?
Yeah.
And if you know that Fob 5 is going for a full push into a site, you got to confirm that B is clear. Push into B. Don't take those risks like Cryon did with that Bucky kill. Oh no, but here comes Dude I'm Time getting a kill off ZJ671 with his ult and Cryon by himself. But it looks like finally we get a rotate, but Suda taking down CLC Hamster. Suda taking down Cryon. Oh no, and Suda taking down RXG21. All 3 of them.
Will not kill my ally.
All 3 of them were in heaven. And that's just unfortunate to have 3 of the same people watching the same angles.
Yeah.
I feel like they were doing that to get a pick instead of winning the round.
Yeah.
You need more vision. The game is all about information. That's why they call Valorant a tactical shooter, just like CSGO. Information is king versus raw skill. You know what I mean?
Yep, that's true. Very true. Very true. But you know what? I mean, it's one versus 8 right now. Do you think that CLC can turn this around? Like we saw last week that they really struggled on offense,
Revealing area.
and here they're struggling on defense. So
Found them.
might be.
I think they're struggling. They're struggling over the fact that the game has more. The game has more than just guns.
Yeah.
The game has more than just guns, and Fob 5 is effectively using their utilities to push on site. If you notice right now, going into full view, Brimstone smoked both avenues of vision to easily get into hookah. Sage walled elbow, preventing any sort of flank from that side. And now they have the plant down, and they win 9-1. Yo, shoutouts to Docomo Internet for the sick PowerPoint presentation of game or round 10. But it looks like round 11 we're gonna get a full stream now. You're dropping frames, brother. Just letting you know.
Oh, what's that?
It's all good, dude. We had the PowerPoint presentation on lock. We'll send it to y'all in the email.
My bad.
It's all good.
Oh, yeah. Shout outs to Docomo. You know, maybe Docomo can sponsor our internet next time.
Yeah, I know, right? If you want that 60 ping, man, you get
Where to
Docomo
set
and
up
Exit
shop?
Lag and you play in Japan. That's all I gotta say. But it looks like Fob 5 again going B, mixing it up, and CLC MX13 is not ready for the fire squad. He is not ready. No wall! Does MX13 even have a wall? Okay. There's a little bit of a lesson to be played here, and I'm not going to be commentating the match right now. I'm going to mention that a Sage that was getting pressured did not wall off the area that she was pressured from in order to slow down the advance into hookah. You gotta use your utility in order to prevent these advances so you can have your teammates rotate correctly and quickly to the site to get that good defense.
Yeah.
The utilities are important to this game.
Oh
my god!
no.
Stab me the cat! Clip it, chat! He got the knife! Bunny hopping his way into ZJ671's arms, stabbing him in the throat. Like I said, man. Like I said, you need those utilities. I went to MX13 to check his utility, and he had his wall when he ran away. You need to use your utilities in order to slow down. Your role as a sentinel, you need to slow down the advance. That's the whole point of your character role, and you need to use it.
Revealing area. Nowhere to run!
And it looks like Hookah's already been compromised, and Jambi the Cat taking down.
I know
But
exactly.
RXG taking 21, taking down Suda. Oh god, this is so scary. Can he get the kill? Oh, and best buy for the Jew misses. CLC Hamster lives, but here comes Jambi the Cat. Oh no, the crossfire, and best buy for the Jew just taking down ZJ671. And okay, I'm gonna break off commentary again. They did the exact same thing as last round. Brimstone smoked both sides of B container, Sage walled elbow, and they planted. Literally the same thing that they did. And the unfortunate situation is that it worked twice. Can't really, I mean, there needs to be sort of, maybe not necessarily a player thing. Maybe they need more area denial in their team to sort of make, like, adjust for the skill gap or something, right? But in the instance of this match, right, you gotta use your utilities. That's the bottom line of the lesson of this game, is they gotta use the utilities. Oh no, and Jambi the Cat gets the information. And look at the rotate. If you notice in the minimap, you already see Fob 5's Brimstone and Raze rotating. Sage going into their lurk. Can Suda get this kill off of MX13? No. Oh my god. Oh no.
Smoke's down.
And there's the rotate. And that's exactly the textbook sort of way you want to have a rotate into sight in case they push. And it looks like CLC's not opting to rotate at all, knowing that they killed one of Fob 5's lurkers. But dude, I'm taking down Cryon. Chaeyoung taking down CLC and Jambi. Oh, this is a massacre again, but best rifler GU. Actually, RXG21 taking down Chaeyoung. And this is what I was saying, right? Is you take the information, you delay, and you have your team rotate, and then they are allowed to sort of defend the site better against a full push, which they did. Jambi the Cat got the information by peeking mid. Oh. And that's the unfortunate part, is that, I mean, I don't want to say that Fob 5 is using their, yeah, you know what, they are. Fob 5 is using their utilities better than CLC.
100%. 100%. You can see like how the pressure onto the site, because even in that last round, CLC, they sent 5 to B, but just one Brimstone smoke, and that was all it took to like stall for 2 guys to rotate over. So.
And Fob 5 is essentially playing into the hand of CLC's weakness that they saw last week, is slow rotate or no rotation, slow advance into sight, and sort of just staying there, not really rotating out, because everyone knows you guys are there. Everyone knows you're there, so maybe you should rotate. You know, could be an idea. Could be an idea. But it looks like they're sticking into A. Oh, MX13 getting a good wall, but he needs to watch out for any sort of flanking. Oh, and CLC does not notice. CLC's gonna get flanked. They're still sticking, and this is the problem they had earlier, is that they're so into you staying onto a site. And there's that, and CLC going down. Fob 5 taking it 13-1, a commanding and dominating performance by Fob 5.
That's 2 games today, 13-1 scores. Was that the first time we got to see Fob 5 play in a league match?
No. Fob 5 played GGU, and they actually did a very good performance, 13-7, I believe.
Oh, that was the
against
2 p.m. one, maybe.
Yeah, that was the 2 p.m. one. That one was pretty lit, and it shows that that Fob 5 is a pretty strong, and sort of, they understand how to play the game, right? They understand the utility that is necessary in a tactical shooter that has utility. They're fragging out, but they're also understanding, like, hey, I don't want anyone shooting me from CT or the left side of the container. I'm gonna smoke it. I don't want anyone flanking me from elbow. I'm gonna wall it.
Yep.
You know,
I mean, there are just too many things to keep an eye on for. Like, you know, you gotta cover, like, there are like 2 to 3 entry points in every site, right? So like, you gotta cover whatever you can. You only have 5 people, and typically you're not gonna have 5 on one site. So
exactly. And the thing is, there needs to be utility awareness, and sort of like, your team has a Viper and your team has a Sova. You would maybe ideally want to have one be on B and one be on A, because that's their only form of area denial with shock dart and viper bite or snake bite. But I want to give a slow jam shout out to Shoot Then and Fob5 for allowing us to only basically finish this tournament weekend in an hour. Big slow jam shout outs because that means we get to go to sleep early and you guys
thank
get
you
to go back
guys.
to Valorant Customs.
Yep, definitely. Thank you guys. You know, we have more action coming next week. So week 3 will happen on Saturday, same time, 9 p.m. But also we have a ton of stuff coming up for the rest of the year. The high school GDOE varsity league begins first quarter, and it will start with League of Legends. So I know a lot of people are League of Legends fans. Either you are Drea and Thunder Chicken Simps, or you're a true League of Legends fan. And if you are a true League of Legends fan, we're gonna have a bunch of high school players from Guam playing, and that should be coming up in the coming weeks, maybe a month from now. So stay tuned for that.
Yo, chat, press 1 if you simp for that Thunder Chicken goodness, because I love me some soy chicken. I'm heavy vegetarian, but I'm breaking some rules with that one. But more importantly, August 8th is next week's tournament. We got a Fob5 versus Shoot, then that's going to be a good one.
Ooh, yeah.
And then we got, of course, Collab Koalas versus CLC. I want to see the improvement that CLC has learned. They need to do their homework and sort of understand those utilities and how important they are. And of course, we got the man, the myth, the legend, leverages Team Frag Out versus GGU. God graces us with this early tournament ender.
Yep.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you so much, guys. And remember, cheer on our Guam team as they compete in the NEA on August 10th. At least, hopefully, they come away with a win. And if you've seen some of the players play today, Jambi the Cat, Zedrix, Whirly, like these guys are legit. They're very strong. Alec. So yeah, we wish them the best of luck. All right, guys, we'll see you next week.